Hey everybody, it's DIY Coach Al over here at Lawn Care and Home Repair. Yeah, she is already burned up. She is ready for the next phase. The glyphosate did its thing. Only had to do one round and a little bit of spot treatment. But yeah, we got the ground ready. But before we can put the seed in, we have to wait until the temperature comes down. So in the meantime, I got a few more things I need to do to get the ground ready. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna let you know exactly what we're doing to get ready for this fall overseeding. It's already burned up. Cue the music. Hey there, everybody. So we have gotten this all the way burned up. It is all the way live. No kidding, no jokes. It is, as they said on In Living Color, Wanda is ready to go. We are now in the next phase. This is phase 3. We have gotten this burned to a crisp. Look at that. It is ready. My goodness, it's just pulling right up. This is just straw or hay. Anybody need some hay or some straw to feed your animals? Yeah, this is ready to go. So what I'm gonna do next is come out here. I do have some projects I'm working on. We're going to do something else to the flower bed. Going to get some color over there, get that bush all trimmed up. We planted this. I think this is a Japanese maple. We planted it and it was starting to grow over to the left. So I had to come out here and put a stake in the ground because we want to get this going right, because we want the whole yard to be popping. Did go ahead and put that new mailbox over there. I'm going to put some cement in the base of it. I have a video about that that'll be coming out at some point. But right now, it's still about the grass. So what the next step is, now that we've gotten the grass all burned up, I'm going to get Little Mama. Little Mama is going to come out from next to that shed, and we're going to drop that deck down to 1 inch, and we are going to mow all of this up so that we can get as much of this up before we then move on to phase 4, which is going to be the scarifying. So you guys hold on. We're going to get Little Mama. We're going to come out here and get some of this hay up. Be right back. Hey everybody, so we got Little Mama. She's ready to do her thing. She said, Dad, put me in, because I want to show you I can be every bit as good as Spicy. I know she thinks that Spicy is my favorite, but she's the firstborn. I don't know why she feels that way, but we're going to go ahead and throw a 1-inch cut down here. Now, when you mow your grass this low, you definitely want to make sure that you picked up any big rocks, anything like that, because it's very easy to chip your blade. Now, you're going to get some chips and things in your blades as you continue to mow anyway, but those rocks can do the kind of damage that can cause you to need to replace your blade. I am going to be doing, I already did a video on how to sharpen your blades anyway, but I'm going to definitely make sure that I sharpen these blades after I do it. This is a 42-inch deck right here. So we're going to go ahead and put a 1-inch mow. 1-inch mow on it. Little Mama's still in the hospital. She can actually cut down to, I believe, a 1/2 inch. I don't think that that's going to be necessary. We just want to get this first layer off so that we can then get Orange Crush out here to do her scarifying or dethatching. I'm going to dethatch with that. The other thing about this, cutting it low, is that there could still be some grass that's lying dormant. Getting this cut low this evening, I'm going to water it, put the same water regimen on it to see if there's any grass or weeds that's hiding there. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get Little Mama fired up. We're going to drop it down to 1 inch. And we're going to get this mow done. Y'all hang in there. Here we go. right back. Hey everybody, so this part of this project is done. I scalped it. I am going to come back and do a dethatching and an aeration, but just some scalping. 7 bags. Ooh man, this part was dirty. It was dusty. I'm stopped up now. You may not be able to hear it in my voice, but man, I forgot just how much dust you can kick up when you're scalping a yard down to this level. So we got all of this done over here. I had to come back and fix the mailbox and do some cement there. That's one of the projects I had to do. But the lawn is scalped down to 1 inch. And boy, some places we got down to the dirt because the yard is not level in some places. That's actually ground ready to receive the seed. So we still have a few weeks. It's only the 4th of May at the time I'm shooting this video. So we're looking at the earliest for me, the end of, I'm sorry, I said May. I meant to say August. The earliest for me is going to be late August because I really want to make sure those temperatures are right where they're supposed to be before we put the seed down, because I really want to get this yard, because I'm doing half and half GCF, GCI, TTTF Elite, Spreader Elite on one side, and I'm going to put that night shift on the other side. So I really want to give it a chance to really show what they can do. Both are really good cultivars from everything that I hear. In fact, I'm not going to even pre-germinate them. I'm going to actually just plant the seed. I'm going to do a dethatching. I am going to do an aeration because I did have some compaction out here and there's some compaction in the backyard. So since I'm doing one, and I'm overseeding the backyard, so since I'm doing one, I might as well do both. So I'm going to do a dethatching in the front and back, and I'm going to also do an aeration in the front and back. And I'm just going to put the seed down. I'm going to cover it. I'm not sure if I'm going to, at this point, use peat moss, if I'm going to use maybe straw, or if I'm going to use compost. Haven't decided on that one yet. I do have some time to think about it. It's got to get the seed in. I have everything else I need, just waiting on the seed to come. And I am going to, for those of you who are following, I'm going to be doing the seeding, plus I'm going to use a starter fertilizer. And I'm not sure, I hear good things about that Scott's that has the weed control, the mesotrione, and actually the lawn food in it. So I may use that, or I may just go with something else. But this part is done. And yeah, I'm just waiting for, I'm finished most of the projects. I am going to do a little more mulching around there. And then I'm going to finish putting that tree up. We had to get the front porch redone, the steps redone. And my wife is still doing something in that part of it is she has a raised garden bed in the back. She's growing some vegetables. But yeah, everything else is now done. The last thing that needs to be done, or the next thing, I'm sorry, that needs to be done, I am going to go ahead and do the dethatching before I do the aeration. I'm not doing them both at the same time. So I am going to come out and do the dethatching. And then when I do the aerating, it's going to be the day that I put the seed down. So, hey, you guys, thank you for following. You guys have been amazing. Please come along for the journey. If you are going to do your overseeding, or if you're going to do a lawn renovation, you really need to go ahead and start doing the glyphosate to get rid of that old lawn. You really want to give yourself at least a good couple weeks before the temperatures in the lawn are ready for you to start doing your seeding. So don't wait too long. If you're just going to be doing your overseeding, you still have some time. But hey, you guys, come along. Let's do this together. As much work, when I say work, this is actually kind of fun for me. This part, doing this scalping, that part wasn't fun because it was so dusty. But overall, I'm just really looking forward to seeing what this new grass is going to look like. I have lots of pictures and videos of the old grass so that I can compare it And then doing that comparison with the GCI and the night shift. You guys, if the content is helping you, please do me a favor. And I have a lot of people who I appreciate your views, but please consider becoming a subscriber. I will be launching the memberships. I'm still trying to get some things in order. There are going to be some things that the channel members will have access to. So please consider subscribing to the channel. You all know what I love to tell you at the end of my videos, if possible, if you can do something to brighten up somebody else's life, somebody who can't do anything for you in return, take advantage of that, because there really is no greater feeling than the feeling of knowing that you've done something for somebody who can't do anything for you in return. You guys be blessed.